How do you become so productive that you start questioning the meaning of work? Well, let me start by telling you a story. At 14, I first got into productivity. It was a rainy Friday night and I was tired. I had been watching YouTube on my phone for hours on end until I stumbled across a video titled "How to Study for Exams." I shot up from my bed, feeling adrenaline rushing through my body as if I had just discovered gold. The discovery I made there changed me. From that moment on, I was a different person. From the day of this discovery until now, I've been carrying this feeling of being a productive person with me all around. It shaped my approach to work. I became more dedicated and organized, and it helped me excel with my academic achievements. Over time, I realized that the real gold I discovered was the world of productivity. Things first began to change when I applied the study techniques from this video. I started setting clear goals, managing my time effectively, and getting disciplined. The moment that marked the change was when I aced an important exam after implementing all of these changes. When I received the exam results, I was alone in my room and felt a profound sense of accomplishment. It mattered so much to me at the time because it validated the path of productivity and self-improvement I embarked upon. But do you want to know a secret? From my initial discovery, I've only used the same 3 productivity techniques over and over again. And in this video, I'm going to give all of them away. So let's get started. Technique number 1, Pareto. The Pareto principle, often referred to as the 80-20 rule, is a game changer when it comes to productivity. It asserts that the 80% of results stem from only 20% of the efforts. To put it simply, a small portion of your actions can lead to a majority of your desired outcomes. Consider this scenario. You're at work and you're facing a to-do list that seems to stretch endlessly. There's an important project that requires your attention, emails are piling up in your inbox, and you have an upcoming presentation you still need to prepare for. It's a classic case, drowning in tasks, feeling like there's no way out. But there is. This is where the Pareto principle can be your lifeline. Identify the 20% of tasks that will yield an 80% of the desired results. In this case, it might mean focusing on the critical project that's a major client's priority. Next, addressing only the key emails related to urgent matters, and dedicating time to perfecting your presentation skills last. By pinpointing and dedicating your crucial resources to these few tasks, you will achieve a substantial portion of your desired results, and everything else will fall in place more smoothly. So all the 80-20 rule does is encourage a shift in perspective. Instead of attempting everything simultaneously, it advises a strategic approach to productivity. So to make the most out of the Pareto principle, consider these following steps. Number 1, prioritize ruthlessly. Take a moment to identify the tasks or projects that will ultimately have the most significant impact. These are the ones that truly align with your goals and are able to yield the results you strive for. Number 2, focus on quality, not quantity. Concentrate your energy only on the tasks you've just prioritized. Make sure you complete every single task you've just prioritized in excellence. That's the smarter approach than trying to accomplish everything all at once, and it ends in a big hazard. Step 3, review regularly and adjust your game plan. As circumstances change, so do the tasks that fall in your 20%. Constantly reevaluate and adjust your priorities to stay aligned with your goals. And step 4, delegate and eliminate. Not everything on your to-do list is of equal importance. Delegate or eliminate the other % of less crucial tasks. It frees up time and mental space for you so you can do what truly matters. In my academic journey, the Pareto principle served as the foundation to my success. So remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things more effectively. Principle 2, Parkinson. The principle of Parkinson's law asserts that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. In other words, the more time you allocate to a task, the more it tends to grow, leading to inefficiency and wasted hours. Imagine you have a project that theoretically should take about 2 hours to complete. However, you decide to allocate an entire day to it to make sure everything is perfect. What happens is that the task tends to really take that entire day instead of the predetermined 2 hours. This phenomenon occurs because work tends to fit the time you've given it, leading to procrastination, overthinking, and inefficiency. So to make the most out of Parkinson's law, follow these simple steps. Number 1, set time constraints. When approaching a task, set a designated time for its completion. This forces you to concentrate and eliminates unnecessary procrastination. Number 2, use deadlines effectively. Whether self-imposed or externally assigned, Deadlines are your allies. Leverage them to create a sense of urgency and stay on track. It's all about accountability. Number 3, avoid perfectionism. Perfectionism can be a time sink. Recognize when good enough is sufficient and move on to the next task. Number 4, batch similar tasks. Group similar tasks together and allocate a certain amount of time for their completion. This minimizes the time you waste when you switch from task to task that are not from the same kind. In my journey, I realized that by setting clear time constraints and deadlines, I would operate more efficiently and get done on time with the same exact quality of output than before, but with less procrastination, overthinking, and inefficiency, leading to a better work-life balance. And principle 3 is Pomodoro. The Pomodoro technique is named after the Italian word for the word tomato. This technique is a time management method that revolves around breaking your tasks in time blocks, traditionally 25 minutes. These intervals are referred to as pomodoros, separated by short breaks. The idea is to maximize your productivity during each pomodoro, knowing that a break is just around the corner. The Pomodoro technique provides structure and a systematic approach to your work. So here are some actionable steps to implement the Pomodoro technique effectively. Number 1. Set a timer. Choose a specific high priority task. Then set a timer, no matter if this timer is digital or physical, to 25 minutes and approach this task with your full focus. Number 2. Work intensely. During the 25-minute interval, work as productive as possible and avoid any kind of distraction. Number 3. Take a short break. Once the timer rings, take a short 5-minute break to recharge. Use this time to stretch, hydrate, go to the toilet, and get a quick refresh. Number 4. Repeat and reward yourself. After completing 4 of these Pomodoro cycles, reward yourself with a slightly longer break of around 15 to 30 minutes. The Pomodoro technique helped me break down daunting tasks into manageable intervals. Congratulations if you managed to finish this entire video. That means you are focused and dedicated to actually get more productive. On my own productivity journey, I've read a lot of books on the topic of productivity, and in this video right here, I show you my top learnings from all the books I've read so far.